in Studio A.
And we're rolling.
This is Singer to Singer. I'm LaJuan Carter, a professional singer, and you've jumped in on my conversation with the wonderful Grammy-nominated jazz R&B singer Will Downing. We've been talking about his latest project, The Promise, which is his 21st album and first gospel inspirational album. Now Will shares with us what's up next for him, new singers on the scene, and his opinion of the current state of music. So, let's talk about 2019. So that got released the end of 2018.
Correct.
And so when's the next record coming out? Next week?
Wow, what a coincidence, you know,
Right.
on K-Tel. No.
Right.
I don't know what I'm going to do next.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
I think I might do like a group project next.
Ooh.
Yeah, something different.
You like themes.
I like themes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
you've had Black Pearls was that before The Promise?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So
Yep.
that was your you paid homage to
Women.
black female singers,
Right.
right? And did some incredible remakes on
thank
that
you.
record. And then Love, Lust, and Lies
Love,
was,
Lust, Lies,
that was
right.
one of my favorites.
Right.
You know, that was
Thank
like
you.
a
An
what do
audio
you call it?
novel.
Audio novel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Soap
that
opera
was-
come to life. Soap opera going on wax or whatever we call in
Absolutely.
the process these days.
Yeah, and even though you have sort of made a name as doing these incredible remakes, like I Try and I Go Crazy, just really some of your biggest hits. But you write extensively. I mean,
Yeah.
do you like writing better than singing?
I tell you, that's my therapy. I don't want to
Yeah.
pay someone to listen to my problems, so I write it down. I make songs about it, and I feel better about myself. you know.
And how do you tell the same story in a different way? That's the challenge in songwriting. It's like, okay, how many ways can I say I love you without saying I love you? So,
Well, with this album, with The Promise, it's not that same story. So it took me down another path in writing. Now, I might come back around to going back to the love thing. But even with this group situation, it might just be a party album.
yeah.
Make up some sort of group name and, bring the tempo up a little bit. And,
Yeah.
and then you got a whole new album.
That's excellent.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just this ride don't last long. The ride of life doesn't last long. So what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
If you're feeling creative, create.
Yep.
And if you have a means of getting it out, then get it out.
Yeah.
And if people like it, they like it. If they don't, well, hell, these days you can just do it again and try again.
Right? It's so funny as the industry has changed, where people are not getting these big, 4 or 5 record, album deals anymore. The internet has really made it an amazing place to be creative.
It's an amazing place to be creative. There's a plus and there's a minus to this thing.
Okay.
The minus is everyone can do it.
True.
Well, that is the plus as well.
Right.
If you want to do it, you can do it. You have a means to get it out and to market it and sell it. The minus is everyone can do it. Everyone has a means to get it out there to market it and sell it. So it kind of blocks the way from projects that are unbelievably important that you need to hear because there's a lot of, caca in the way.
Yeah.
So, therefore, the sales that you did get, you don't get anymore because everyone is inundated with all this information and all these other things that are blocking the way to you.
Right.
So that's kind of what's made this industry now.
Yeah.
And this industry is like, it's falling apart because
Yeah.
of it.
It's weird. I get what you're saying, and I sort of have mixed feelings about it too. You do sort of have a lot of stuff that ain't so great.
Well, yeah.
But I do think there's a resurgence of musically talented young artists coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And I think part of it too is like the whole competition factor with shows like The Voice. Like
Right.
you sort of got to bring it a little bit more. And you may only get that 15 minutes of fame,
Well, that 15 minutes is down to like 5.
I know.
All these artists, once you get to your second or third project, it's like there's already a clone.
Yeah.
They already got another one of you. So
Yeah.
we don't need you anymore. You ain't cute no more as far as we're concerned.
And the attention span, I think, of audiences, I really think, with sort of the one song download, you don't have to commit to an album.
Right.
You just sort of, you get bored quickly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it has its challenges.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
mean, the industry has become almost like the movie business.
Yeah.
The way the movie business was, where you put out a movie, it was the hottest thing going, you know, sell X amount of tickets. The next week you sell half the tickets. The week after that you sell a quarter of that. The week after that it might be on DVD.
Yeah.
Now the record business has become the same way. There's no longevity. It's like you put out a record, people hear about it, and within a month it's like, well, when's your next project coming?
Yeah.
Like didn't you hear that one? I just released something.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I got that one. So you know what else
What's
you got?
next? What's
yeah.
next?
So it's like
That's
it's that
conveyor
quick
belt.
turnover.
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you have an internet radio program
I do.
that you do, The Wind Down.
Mm-hmm.
And so you sort of get to stay tapped into a lot of new artists that way as well.
Yep.
Who are you feeling right now? Who do you...
Man, there's a ton of folks. I just did a show earlier today. Who did I play? A woman named Tracy Jones. She's got a beautiful voice. What is his name? Ro James. He's got some great stuff out. There's a lot of artists out there. Braxton Cox is his name. This dude is unbelievable. He's like a jazz musician, but he's got like this beautiful voice. So there's a bunch of folks out there that can go.
Yeah.
They can go.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how longevity wise, but what I hear, I'm like, yeah.
Well,
the future of music is okay.
You know, you continue to perform a lot. I mean,
Oh
that's...
yeah. Like I said, I ain't smart and good looking like
Yeah.
you. So ain't nobody paying me for anything other
You know,
than
stop
that.
drinking so early in the day. But is that more your bread and butter at this point? Sort of your live performances?
Not
huh?
more of that is.
It is.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I put out records to let promoters and people know that you're still alive and active. And then the live show is the only thing people cannot tap into.
Yeah.
I mean, from, and take anything from you. It is what it is. Your guarantee is your guarantee. You divvy up what you need to divvy up with your musicians and your managers and your this. And what's left is yours.
Yeah.
And the IRS.
Exactly. Get a line. You did an interesting gig recently where I believe it was you, Eric Benet, and Eric Robeson, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And was that in Atlanta?
That was in Atlanta. Yeah, we did a few days together.
Oh, did you?
Me and, not that combination, but me and Eric Benet have done quite a few gigs together. Yeah.
Well, it's funny. I don't necessarily think of you guys as the same audience, but maybe you're more so than I realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, he caters to the same folks, kind of, sort of, maybe slightly younger. A lot
It's
of women.
basically women who want to be
I was gonna
romanced.
say, I was trying to find a nice way to say it. Like,
basically, just sort of stare up and dream at you guys, and sort of like, sing to me.
Right, he brings the R&B side. I bring the jazzy R&B side. But it's an adult show.
Yeah.
So when you come out, it's quality music. It's a bunch of songs that you know and you love. We both have an abundance of hits. It makes for a great evening. And we have a lot of fun.
And you guys have not come to the Northeast yet, have you?
No.
Okay,
no.
well, when are we going to make that happen?
Great question.
talk to the promoters.
Yeah, talk to the promoters, right.
I know, that's great. So 2019 is looking good for you. Obviously, another project is in the works.
Yep.
Hopefully, we'll get some update on that soon.
Yep, absolutely.
And obviously, the tour dates continue.
Yeah, leaving for London this weekend, and yeah. Yeah.
Oh, very nice, very
Hip-hop and
nice.
it don't stop. Then I come back here and I play Sony Hall in New York. So,
Oh, that's beautiful.
yeah, so it's busy. It's a
And
good
the
time.
date for Sony Hall is?
That is January the 19th.
Okay, well, this will be airing before.
All right,
then.
great.
So we'll have to get out there.
There'll be 3 more people in the
Yes,
audience, maybe.
stop it. Listen.
or ticket returns.
Oh my gosh. Well, everybody can always go to willdowning.com to
and,
get more information,
Yep,
right?
yep. Will Downing Singer on Facebook and Will Downing 3
All
on
the social
Twitter.
media, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, all of that.
Yeah. Well, listen, thank you so much. Thank you for being my inaugural guest.
Thank you very much.
There you go, the velvet voice. Oh, I forgot to ask you.
Sure.
One of my main questions.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, right. I got pictures. But listen, the Prince of Sophisticated Soul. Who's the king?
Oh, Luther.
Oh, Luther's the king.
Yeah. Now, that would have been a great question for you to ask because of what's going on right now on social media where the guy, Jacquees, said he is the king of R&B.
Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Really?
So who is this guy?
Okay. There's a singer. His name is Jacquees.
Okay.
I'm
He has records. He's out.
he put out this statement saying that he was the king of R&B for his generation. And then Keith Sweat got wind of what he said, and then Keith, who has a radio show with lots and lots and lots of stations, his show is syndicated, was like, "Who are you?" Da, 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 da. And then other artists started chiming in and saying, "I'm the king of R&B. I'm the king of R." And so now it's like a thing.
Oh my God!
It's a thing now. So it's funny because it's a generational thing. Like these younger singers who, you know, we have been a little bit more seasoned and have done a lot more, kind of saying, how can you claim to be the king and you have never...
Right, you put out one record.
Right, you've never done anything more than 3 records or 4 records. And so now it's an ongoing thing online. You know, so Chris Brown he said something and then...
But see, here's the thing. Jacquees, hope I got your name right, is a genius. Because he doesn't really care about the statement. He cares about the attention that the statement got.
I think quite the contrary.
Really?
I think that he really believes it, and he said it, and then it turned into this. Because he, you know, you would have had to seen the interview where he said it. It was like, oh, there's an air of sincerity here. Like, oh, me, I'm like the king of R&B, and it was like, what? And then it just opened up this thing where now it's a generational thing with folks like Joe and R. Kelly and there's a list of names, and then all these young vocalists are saying, well, I'm the king of R&B. It's like, well, what about the generation before you? What did we do? Like, where do we fall in this thing?
Note to all singers, like, you're sort of dubbed this. Like, you don't really call yourself.
Well,
like, you sort of let the audience determine that.
You would think so, but you know, he took it and he said it. And go online when you get an opportunity and look it up, and it is hilarious.
Okay, well, we just know you have 21 records.
I got 21 records, and my name wasn't even on the list of folks to be the king of anything.
Well, I'm sure many people would argue with that.
They would call me the court jester, but I would. That's okay. It's all right. I'll take the prince.
You're still in the court.
I'm still in the court.
Still in the court. You know, you're not one of the townspeople.
Well, yeah, very true. Yeah.
Well, listen, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank
you. Like I said, everybody can go to willdowning.com to get all updated information about his amazing career, records, and concert dates.
Thank you, and thank you.
Love
this
you
is
much,
great.
man.
Love you too, darling. Good luck.
Thank you. If you want to hear great live music and you're in the New York City area, check out Will at Sony Hall on January 19th or go to willdowning.com for other concert dates and all things Will Downing. And here's my singer's thought for the day. Don't be afraid to admit you don't know or understand something. I recently started coaching voice, and in the process, I've learned how much I don't know about singing. But that's okay. I've met the most generous people who've shared their knowledge, and now I feel I have more to give. Singer to Singer is created by yours truly, LaJuan Carter, with assistant producer Dana Harris. If you enjoyed this interview, please like and subscribe, and go to singertosinger.com. That's singer, 2, singer.com, for information on future interviews with other fantastic vocalists and other Singer to Singer projects.